Hi guys, it's Donny the Electrician, and today we're going to be replacing this outlet. Now, once again, as we start with any outlet or switch in the house, we need to get the cover plate off. Now, I always say, if you're not comfortable with working around live wires, you need to go ahead and turn the breaker or the circuit off for the room that you're working in. Now, a lot of times outlets can wear out or get broken from damage. This particular one, there's nothing wrong with it. It's actually a newer house with a tamper-resistant outlet, meaning it's got the little baffles in there so a kid can't stick a key in it or anything like that. A lot of the newer codes have been gone up to that. This particular house, though, was all quick stabbed, which I've said before, I don't like how they just stab the wires into the back of the outlet here. Over time, they can wear out and cause shorts. So what I'm doing is going through the house and removing these wires and then putting them on the screws correctly. So first thing we're going to do is remove these wires. Always remove your hots first, which is going to be the blacks, followed by your neutrals, the whites, and then the ground. When we hook it back up, it's going to be the reverse process. We're going to do the ground first, then the neutrals, then the hots. So we'll go ahead and get these wires disconnected. Alright. Now, once again, we're going to disconnect the blacks first, followed by the whites, and then the grounds. The blacks signify the hots, the whites are going to be the neutrals, and then the ground is the bare copper wire. We'll go ahead and pull these hots up out the way while we're working with the rest of the wires. We're going to go ahead and make sure that we get the wires stripped back and put onto the new outlet. And we wrap it around all the screws. This particular outlet, we're going to have to bend the little curves on it. It doesn't have the little tabs on the back of the outlet, so we're going to just wrap them around the screws. Once again, you want to wrap the screws around in a clockwise motion, because if you do it clockwise, it'll basically loosen up while you try to tighten it down. Now that they're all stripped back with a little bend on them, we're going to go ahead and hook it back up once again. Grounds first, then neutrals, then hots. And I like to use a Phillips to get them started and then torque them down with a flathead. Make sure they're bit on there nice and good. The screw wants to make good contact. You don't want any sheathing underneath the screw. You don't want to strip them back too far, causing any extra wire sticking out the back that could short out once you install it. Now we're ready to hook up the hots, which would be last, now that we got the ground and the neutral installed. And that's basically going to be it for almost any outlet in your house. Now I'll do a future video on how to replace a GFCI outlet, because we have to deal with a line and load. But that's pretty much it for this. So now we're going to go ahead and install the outlet the same as we removed it, trying not to bump any wires together. Sometimes this ground can touch the hot or the neutral, causing a problem with arc fault breakers or breakers tripping in general. Get our screwdriver here to get it started. We're going to bring the screws in just so these tabs start to touch the sheetrock. No more, no less. We don't want a loose outlet, but we also don't want it to mess up the sheetrock or break the box. Now that we're touching nice and straight, everything looks good. Get your flathead, reinstall the plate, and it's as simple as that. Turn your breaker back on, make sure you got everything good to go, and that's it. Thank you again. It's Donny the Electrician. Please leave any comments or questions, and feel free to hit the subscribe button. I appreciate it, guys.